Hi, welcome to episode 25 of Christian Meditative Yoga. The title of this episode is Be Still. And I'm Julia.
And I'm Boo.
And this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. We are standing in mountain pose. Boo's going to read our first scripture.
Psalm 4:4. Stand in awe and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still.
We are standing still. This is some of the still poses that you can do when you are doing yoga that are conducive to meditation. Your breathing is going to be the big deal here, along with the scripture. In to 5. Out to 5. If you want to get into a deeper meditation, slow and light. Into 10. Out to 10. The longer you take, the deeper into meditation you can go. Now, you can stand like we are with your hands to your side, or you can do like this with a prayer pose. And Boo is going to read our next scriptures.
Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. And Psalm 37:7. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for Him.
Reminding everyone to breathe and to stand up straight and to hold your stomach in and hold your shoulders somewhat back. Hold your head up straight and tilt your chin down just slightly, and that's a really comfortable way for your body to do. It may not feel like it the first few times you do it, but that's the best way to do your body that way. Now, sitting down and sitting still. You can sit down like into a lotus position. You can sit into a half lotus, a split leg, a modified split leg, a Taylor pose, or any other way that makes you feel really comfortable and you can get into a prayer. Now, I like the cross leg pose, which is not really even a half lotus because I've not got one of my legs up, one of my feet up on my head, on my thigh here. But Boo is in the split leg position there. That's comfortable for her with her hands just resting there at her sides toward the front. Now, the Taylor pose, you put your feet together like that, and you have to sit up straight. Again, hold your head up straight and slightly tilt your chin down. Your eyes can be half closed. You breathe into 5, out to 5. That's a good way to start. And if you can get into 10 and out to 10, that's good. But the scriptures and the prayer are more important than the pose at this point. And your breathing is really important too. Now, I'm doing a modified split leg by putting my foot up on my thigh here. So any way you want to do is fine. And we have some scriptures that go with that. I have Psalm 62:5. My soul, wait thou only upon God, for my expectation is from Him. And then Isaiah 32:17. And the work of the righteousness shall be peace, and the effect of the righteousness, quietness and assurance forever. Now, the next pose that's conducive to meditation, the type of pose, is lying down. And we're going to go quickly into the corpse pose, which is just laying flat on your back with your arms to your side. I'm going to go up on my elbows and just mention that you need to hold your stomach in this way too. Of course, it's a lot easier when you're laying down. And breathe into 5, out to 5, into 5, out to 5. Our scripture is 1 Thessalonians 4:11. We beseech you, brethren, that you study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your own hands. The next pose that we do that would afford itself to meditation and to deep breathing is face down, which is a pose that I have used for an hour at a time before. It's a great way to meditate and to really, really rest your body and your soul and have a prayer in mind when you do it. I'm going down, and Boo is going to read our scriptures while I get down face down.
James 1:19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath.
Thank you. And another way of lying down and being very still is one that I love and I can do for an hour or two at a time. It's great for your circulation. Is to stick your legs up a wall or a furniture here. And I'm going to do that, and Boo is going to read our last scripture for us, which are the words of Christ.
James 1:19. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. Mark 4:39. And he arose and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was great calm.
So the mind of mankind has been likened many times to a great ocean, including the unconscious mind, the part of the mind that we don't use. They say that you only use 10% of your mind, of your actual brain, consciously. So a lot of times there's a lot of unrest in that unconscious mind, and of course the Lord can help to calm that just as well as a physical ocean. I'm thinking back to 2001 when our country went through 911 and how you could just feel it. It was just a total internal panic that everyone felt. It went through us just like an epidemic. There was no stopping it, and you could feel it. It was almost like it was in the air. That it was into the unconscious mind. It got to us extremely because it was a horrible panic. So the Lord can calm things like that, and if you call on the Lord, who calms the ocean, the Lord can calm the mind. And we want to thank you for joining us. This feels so good, I don't even want to get up. And I think we can just finish like this. We want to thank you for joining us and remind you always,
This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Thank you for joining us and wishing you a great blessing today and every day. Best to you.